Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense trots out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Open. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's DeMarco. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
There's the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So second and 10 after the previous play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Scarlet Knights will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On first down, it's play action. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He steps out short of the end zone at the 7, but what a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense facing second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
No problem, knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and then throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And the quarterback, we're going to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal at the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
I did something better with.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty in this game.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
There's a wide-open receiver complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Kentucky. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. In context as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the 2nd half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. We get the 2nd half started with a running play. Gets some space around the 30. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
By completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught quickly. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can...
Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here. Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching his back run. He gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. You've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here and try to force the field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressured and dropped back in the 8-yard line. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Ball handed off.
Where you going?
Tackle
Where you
made
going?
after just a short
Where
gain.
you going?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
We'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The defense gets the sack and gets off the field. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
And he's brought down there. The Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. In the clear at the 25. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run here on third and goal. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He knocks this one right through. And that puts him in front with about a minute to play.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's running out of time here. Escapes the sack. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it, and they do a really good job of that right here.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Slides to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go.
Wow.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. So now we'll have a field goal set. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the ground. That will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Okay, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And now another deep ball here. Desperation pass falls
Oh, come
incomplete.
on.
Now we're headed to overtime.
Did he really drop that?
Regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Here comes our first play of overtime. They'll test the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it
Give me
deep,
that.
going for it all here. Going for a pick 6 to win the game. What a way to end it. A turnover to decide the game.
Yee.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a
Yee.
tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake.
Yee.
And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense
Yee.
better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it second and medium.
Yeah. Hit. Tight.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Interesting call here. Third and medium in overtime, where they just play it safe and set the kicker up for a field goal try to win it. Handoff heading left. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. Now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk